Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's segment of How's the Market? This week, I'm going to share with you a glimpse of what the effect of COVID-19 has been on the market. It's really interesting, and it might not be quite what you think. I'm going to share 4 key statistics in the real estate market. We'll start with new listings, then we'll take a look at sales activity, we'll have a look at months of inventory, and then average sales price. Okay? Now, new listings usually follow a typical shape. The number of listings increase in the spring, they peak in the summer, and then they tend to decline over the fall and minimize in December. So let's look at the last few years of new listings in our marketplace. And this is for single-family homes in the central Okanagan. All right, so the green line is 2018, the blue line is 2019, and the pink line is 2020. And you can see that 2020 was shaping up like any other year, following a typical path. And then COVID-19 hit. And as you might expect, the number of people that wanted to live at home dropped drastically. And we saw that month of April, we only had 300 new listings, which is like you're in the wintertime. Okay? And then, as you might expect, the number of sales also dropped off completely in that time frame because both buyers and sellers were just not engaging in the real estate market. What is interesting here is that 2020 was shaping up to be a really good year. We were well ahead of last year, and we were going to look like we were going to surpass 2018. And then COVID hit. We'll call that the COVID effect. Okay. The next slide is months of inventory, and this is a crazy slide because we went from having 6 months of inventory in our marketplace to having 12 months of inventory just 2 months later. And anything over 6 months of inventory is considered a buyer's market where you may expect a downward pressure on price. And anything under 6 months is considered a seller's market where you might expect an upward pressure on price. But given the sharp decline in the number of sales and the sharp decline in the number of new listings, the months of inventory skyrocketed in May. So let's move on to average sales price, which is really the most important because that's the one that tells you how much money you're going to have in your jeans at the end of the day. And what do we have? We have a graph that shows stability. So that's pretty interesting. 2020 prices were stable. They were consistent with what has been going on, and in fact may be on a slight upward increase. So what does this all mean? Well, we know that there's been a ton of media hype. Every day it seems you hear a new story about the real estate market. So my advice to you is don't act out of fear. Fear causes you to get paralyzed or to run in the opposite direction and possibly do the wrong thing. So my recommendation is to find someone you trust, someone who can help guide you through these interesting times. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, please give me a call, and I'd be happy to give you professional advice to help you through these very interesting times in real estate. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.